So here right now we have the available now in stores if you can find it, the 4K Ultra HD plus digital code for Friday the 13th, the original Friday the 13th, which spoiler alert real quick if you've not seen it, it's not Jason doing the killing in this movie. Also starring Kevin Bacon, as basically we jump back to Crystal Lake years after some murders took place, and murders have taken place, and people come to reopen the camp, and people are being killed, and of course there's a legend of Jason who drowned in the lake, and you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. Basically, this one is known for bringing back, or pretty well kicking off the slasher thing. It didn't bring it back. Halloween kind of did it, but then when Friday the 13th did it, everybody's like, well, we could do that too. So you got a million slasher films in the wake of this movie. But I love this slipcase on this one. Love the movie too. 4 out of 5 for me. Although I do prefer the ones that have Jason involved in them. That's what you get when you take it out of the slipcase. It's the same thing, just not sparkly. The original art, which is a nice touch. Hoping that Paramount does all of these that they can do in 4K form. There is no reverse artwork. This is what you get in your special features. You get a commentary. You get fresh cuts. The Men Behind the Legacy, Friday 13th Reunion, Lost Tales from Camp Blood, the Friday 13th Chronicles, and Secrets Galore behind the gore. And we will pause for a minute and we will see where this compares extra wise, I should say, with the previous Scream Factory release. I don't know if this thing says anything about a new master, so I'm assuming it's probably just a 4K of the master that they used for that box set, but we will check out the extras right here real quick. So when we do a comparison here to these, this being the Scream Factory one, which of course had a reversible cover art, and it's 2 discs because it had the theatrical and uncut. I'm going to pop this one in the player here in a second and double check, but I'm pretty sure you have the option for both on this as well. But also, it pretty much has the exact same extras. This one does say it has a new 4K scan of the camera negative, so I'm just going to assume that they use that for this and just basically just use the 4K instead of dumbing it down to Blu-ray. Also, kind of odd for a 4K. This one actually puts all the extras on the 4K disc, which is something that you previously don't get in a lot of these releases. So, yeah, we will pop this in here in a moment to double check, but I'm pretty sure it does have both the theatrical and unrated one. Of course, like I said, this is a Scream Factory one. Of course, it's going to be souped up, and you get double disc, reverse art, the whole 9 yards. Hopefully, if Paramount's going to put these out on 4K, that Scream Factory doesn't go back behind them and put out their own 4Ks like happened with the Halloween ones, because you remember the original Halloween was put on 4K and then they come back with their own. But we are going to pop this sucker into the 4K player, and we are going to see exactly what it holds there as far as the theatrical and unrated goes. There is a bit of a mixed opinion on this one as far as scan goes. I think it may be a little too dark sometimes when it is in dark scenes, but outside of that, I think it looks better than it's ever looked. I mean, it's obviously 4K. It's looked good on that release, but this one be 4K. It's a step up. Maybe a little grainy here and there. But outside of that, I think it's pretty solid. And I'll show you just a dab of that here in a second as we wrap up this review and unboxing for this Friday 13th 4K release from Paramount that you can get right now. Okay, so this is what you get menu-wise. We have the settings here, which gives you the English HD Master Audio. We got some other options here, including the commentary and subtitles and all that good stuff. You go to the extras, and there's your extras, which is rare, like I said, for 4K. Get my proper button here. Go down to play. I can get it right. And yeah, uncut or theatrical, so you get both options. So we'll select the uncut option. So yeah, as you can see, very solid colors here on this one. It kind of pops in certain regards. That looks beautiful. But like I said, when it is dark, I feel like maybe it's a little bit too dark. There's still some daylight scenes going on there as we kind of zoom through the transfer. That looks really nice. I also want to watch, make sure we don't get any nudity. Now keep in mind, this is me filming it with a 4K cell phone, whereas this movie is 4K proper, so you might want to check it out yourself. But I think it looks pretty good, so it's a good time there from Paramount.